Very first variety I got up here is Hydrangea Cherry Explosion. Picture, you see this on the left. That is a recent picture. This variety is loaded with buds and it's cracking color. This variety is considered zone 4 to zone 9. It will get 3 feet in height as well as 3 feet in width. It has a beautiful red flower to it. We grow now. This size I got that we have some good numbers on is 2 gallons. So if you got some customers looking for something that's still flower, bud, and bloom, this is a good choice when it comes to hydrangea series. It likes to be moist but well-drained soil. Bloom time for this variety is usually from June all the way up through September, and it likes to be in sun to part shade. This hydrangea explodes with long-lasting color, bright cherry red floret with foliage that will run burgundy when the cool weather comes. So when it comes to some of the hydrangeas, you want to aim for this one because, like I said, loaded with flowers, loaded with buds, good color. Next picture, please. Next one I have is the Vitus Mars, also known as Mars grape. Zone 5 to zone 8 will get 8 feet in height as well as 8 feet in width. These you want to make sure you put these on the trellis. This is more like a vine. Of course, the grapes are, but they'll grow more aggressively once they get on trellis. This variety doubled in size compared to what I had last week. I should have took 2 pictures, but when it comes to the sun and the heat, they really thrive. It has a wide range when it comes to tolerating with soil. The drainage is essential. Do you want to keep it moist still? It's a fruit vine, more disease resistant compared to other varieties. This grapevine is a seedless and it's a slip skin candidate for jellies, wines, and juices. Next picture, please. The next vine I have is the Canadice. It is that long, like I said, this one was put on the trellis a little later, but as you can see right now, just holding it up is that trellis almost stretched, the vine is almost stretching up to 36 inches. This variety is zone 5 to zone 8. It would get 20 feet in height as well as 20 feet in width. Like I said, once again, they need to be in trellis so you get the full effect when it comes to these varieties. Deep blooming, humus rich, well-drained soil. Needs pruning and spraying when occasion when it's needed. And this variety will produce and give you some great fruit. And this is a self-pollinating seedless grapevine. Good choice right here. Next picture, please. And next, for the last of the vines, we have the Vitus Lakemont, also known as Lakemont grape. This is zone 5 to zone 8. It would get 3 feet in height as well as 20 feet in width. It's not known for its flower, but everybody knows for when it comes to these vines, Vitus, we're mostly for the fruit. It likes to be in well-drained soil. This Lakemont grape is a yellowish, thin-skinned, firm, freshly grape with a honey-like flavor to it. As you can see, the picture is more of a yellow compared to the others when you used to see green or purple. Next picture, please. All right, we have the Buddleia Psychedelic. This variety is more of a light purple. It's easily rejuvenating after it's pruned. It's a very fast grower. They thrive in the summer. Of course, you want to keep this soil moist and drain or water more occasionally when it gets very hot. It's a fragrant light purple flower on the upright stems on the average of 6 to 8 inches long. Has a round, upright, tidy habit, and the flowering continues into the fall until it's deadheaded and it will rebloom. As you can see here, this variety is can full, nice form, and it's starting to get loaded with buds, and it's going to be starting to show color within the next week. So we got some good numbers for this. So you want to just, if a customer's looking for some Buddleia still in bud and bloom, this is a good choice for them. Next picture, please. And then I have a limited number of the Puxer that I just put back on inventory. This was another crop that was trimmed for a later date. This is the Puxer Blue, also known as the butterfly bush, zone 5 to zone 9. It will get 24 inches in height as well as 24 to 34 inches in width. As a blue flower, with tiny yellow eyes. As you can see, its variety is beautiful. It's can full, loaded with buds, and it's just about to crack flower. Good form of these. They were spaced in time, well trimmed. Your customer now would be disappointed for this, especially this time of season. It likes to be moist but well-drained soil. Very late to break flower dormancy, and that's basically for all Buddleia. So just always want to educate your customers on that. So let them know they're not dead. It's just variety that blooms very, very late in the season. Dwarf buddleia, mostly seen on larger plants, blooms nonstop from early summer, and is a very true blue flower. As you can see, beautiful plot, beautiful flower, beautiful plant, good choice for your customers. Next picture, please. And for beetle fans, we have the yellow submarine. Yes, that's something you want to. Jeff's giving a thumbs up because he was around that era. Anyway, so it's zone 5 to zone. It's zone 5 to zone 9. It gets 2 to 4 feet in height as well as 2 to 3 feet in width. It's a beautiful yellow flower. We grow this in a 1 gallon. It likes to be in moist but well-drained soil. It's covered in a cluster of lemon yellow that age to a soft yellow and finally turns white, almost like popcorns. It's great for spectrum of yellows in one plant. Grows upright, has a deep green, and this variety is considered to be disease resistant when it comes to the foliage. So as you can see, you can also use them for great for lining your landscaping, your borders, and also if you could use your cuttings for a good decoration for your table. As you can see, the picture you have up on the right. And next picture, please. This is the Zagreb, also known as tick seed. This variety is zone 3 to zone 9. It will get 1 feet to 2 feet in height, as well as the 2 to 3 feet in width. It's a beautiful, bright yellow flower. We grow this in the 19 centimeter. It does best when it's in well-drained, moist but well-drained soil. This variety is a variety that it performs best when it's planted in the direct sun. As you can see, it's a nice compact form-having plant. It's loaded with buds right now, and it just wants to start breaking color. It is ideal for low-growing ground cover with the bright yellow blooms, and they truly love the full sun and take the heat and drought effortlessly.
So this is another dissectum. Spiritus. These are 10 gallons. This is a limited number of what we have. Typically with Viridis, we are just selling that in a 3 and a 7. Next size up from a 7 would be a 10. So if there's any extra inventory, that's where those go. Viridis is one of the tougher ones for dissectums. This is zone 5 to 8, 10 foot high, 8 foot wide. It is a green lace leaf. One of the things that don't talk about a whole lot is fall color on Jap maples. Viridis does a good job. You can see the lower right-hand picture there with fall color. So it's just another attribute that that plant has going into fall season. Foliage stays clean. You can see in the upper right hand, and also our picture, it has good green foliage. One of the few green dissectums that are out there.
7 gallon are on. I had an issue with the code for the 10 gallon, so you should see that later today. Getting rolled on the card.
Liquid amber Orpington. This is one of the first name varieties of liquid amber that we grew. It's been with us for a number of years now. Common name is sweet gum. It's a zone 5 to 9, get 50 foot high by 40 foot wide. Needs well-drained, moist soil. It does get fruit on it, so this is one of the plants that has fruit. Can be a little messy, depends upon how clean people want things. Does have excellent fall foliage. It will tolerate clay soils. I have 1 or 2 at home. They won't get quite as nice in appearance just because of the clay and the heavier soil, but they will still tolerate it. Just a general, overall good plant. Has good leaf color throughout the course of the summer. And as you can see in the picture, it gets leaves on the interior will be more yellow red, and the ones on the outside where you're getting sun will be more of that dark bright red. So just good shade tree. Just have to tolerate a little bit with the sweet gum. It does, I would say, those seed capsules are in the 1 inch range, maybe a little bit bigger. They fall off, unlike something like a walnut. You really don't see it that much in your yard. Next up is Kirinachiki. This is on a standard. The picture Jeff put up there is the ones that are untrimmed, so these are a little bit bigger and fuller. As we go through what we set aside for that, we are going through and doing a trim on all that, so that long feather will be gone. be a little tighter, more like what you see in the upper right hand picture. Obviously not quite that big, so it's a mature plant. It's in someone's yard. Hakura Nishiki, occasionally we get asked what's the plants are grafted on. This is grafted on Salix caprea, which is just regular pussy willow. We grow it up, put a top graft on it, shift it, and grow it. So the size on this is controlled by how big the person wants it by trimming it. So you can see there it says that it gets 6 foot by 7 foot. I have seen them bigger than that. This plant will tolerate a wide range of soils. It's not too particular. Nice summer color, and it will also give you a little bit brighter color in the fall as well. Depending upon the amount of sun that you get will hinge on how much reddish pink that you have versus the white. If you grow it more in shade, it's going to be more of a white in appearance. But if you grow it in full sun, it's going to have that more of that reddish pink. That should do it for Long Road.